and I'm back with another video. Today I want to share with you a Friday reads. I haven't done one of these in so long, but since I've had the day off, I decided to just sit down and talk a little bit about the books I'm currently reading. Usually I'll also talk about the books that I've been finishing, but I actually haven't finished any books this week so far. So it's very much about what I've been working on over the past week. I have been participating in the Aurelia Magical Readathon over the past week, and it hasn't been going as well as I thought. I always think that I can read so many things when I have the week off from work, but I end up doing so many other things that I don't find a lot of time to sit down and actually read. I have been reading something. So first up, I have started on The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson, and I'm about 130 pages into it. I managed to read the first 6 chapters and I'm enjoying it. It's very interesting compared to the other books that I have been reading from Sanderson, or in this series. The first Miss Bond books were very different in that they were also taking a lot of time to explain the magic system. In this one, we're supposed to already know the magic system, so it's just explain what they're using and all of that. It's about in consuming metals, and the different metals has different powers, and it differences in how you're using it, whether you're pushing or pulling the metals. It is a whole thing. Very much it's easy to follow when you're reading it, like the original trilogy, but in this one it's not explained why. It's just saying that they're using this and this, and then they did this and this. But what I think is very interesting is that because it's set like very far into the future compared to the first trilogy, it's set like 100 maybe 200 years, I'm a little uncertain about that, into the future. The weapons and stuff are also more advanced, so the different the magic system is being used with more advanced weapons, and it gives an interesting dynamic to the whole thing that's going on. And this one is focusing a little bit more on a mystery rather than it's following this war that's going on. And so far I am enjoying the characters. I think both Wax and Wayne are interesting characters, and I'm interested in some of the other side characters as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it all ends out. Another book that I've been reading on my Kindle is Kiss of the Night by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is the fifth book set in the Dark Hunter universe, but it's the 4th book in the Dark Hunter series, I think. Am I right? I think we've only read 3 original Dark Hunter, right? I think it's the 4th or 5th book, somewhere around that. And I'm enjoying it so far. I've only read the prologue and first 2 chapters, so I'm not very far into it, but the chapters are usually pretty long-ish, but I'm about 15% into that book, so definitely could have been further. I have an audio that I've been listening to at home. I'm listening to Undercurrent by Nora Roberts. This is a book that I want to say I'm about 4 or 5 hours into it, so I'm about a third of the way, just under a third of the way into that book. And it's interesting, so I'm enjoying that one as well. It had a really rough start, so definitely trigger warning for domestic abuse. If that's not what you want to read about, then definitely be cautious picking this one up, because it's very rough in the beginning, and I had to check how long I was going to suffer along with the characters, because that was really difficult to read. But I'm happy to say that so far it seems to be over that hard part. Another thing that I've been working on is Selfies by UCL Olsen. I've put it down for the past week because I am reading Nora Roberts instead, because it fits with that readathon. But I'm really looking forward to getting back to it next week when I've finished the Nora Roberts book, because it's really good. I am about 200 pages in, a little more than that, because I haven't found the spot that I listened to last time. But it's following, it's the 6th book in the Department Q series, and hold on, 7th book. It's the 7th book in the Department Q series, and this one we are getting to know a lot of stuff about Rosa. Rosa is going through some things in this one after something that happened in the previous book. She had to face some things that happened to her in the past that she tried to bury and had it stay there, and it definitely couldn't just stay there, and now she's trying to deal with it, and we find out more and more about her, and it's been rough reading as well, but I've really been enjoying it as well. I'm very interested in seeing how this is going to end up. So those are the things that I've been working on over the past week. I'm hoping that I'll finish Alloy of Law this weekend, and also the Undercurrent book. The body read with Shannon, my Dark Hunter book, I don't mind, that goes a little into the next week as well. We're just going to take it slow with that one. But next week I'm hoping to start in on the Harlequin project again, and I'm going to be trying to finish up the Intrigue books and get through that and spend the remainder of March at least reading those books, and we'll see how it goes with that. So that is my main hope for that. Let me know. I have super busy weekend ahead though, so I'm very interested in seeing how much I'm going to be reading, because this evening I'm leaving to be for some family stuff, but I will take my book, so I might be able to read something, who knows. Tomorrow I'm going to a handball match, but it's not until we are going to be there at 3, so I have the morning. I could do something in the morning if I were to do that. And then on Sunday I have a birthday that I'm going to, where we are going to be there at around 2:30 and staying there including dinner. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to the weekend we're coming into, and then I have to start work again on Monday, so that's going to be interesting. Anyway, this is everything I have for you today. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any exciting reading plans for the weekend, what you've been reading over the past week. Have you been participating in the magical readathon hosted by Book Roast, or what are your plans for the weekend? Let me know about that in the comments below. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely weekend and everything. If you liked the video, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye.